Wagwan GVO family, go ahead and get the jokes out. No, y'all man gaming have some yellow rubber upon the feet. May have some rubber upon the feet. Dog. I would never wear these in real life. You can light me up right now. Let me get 2,000 likes for the fastest releases, because I'm going to show you guys the fastest bases. But you need to know the fastest releases as well. And if you don't want to do that, y'all man game will do it for you. 2,000 likes. All right, get 2,000 likes on the video. Now, what I did at first is put the speed on 0, left it at default releases, and went through every single base to see which ones are the fastest with default releases and with 0 speed. And I came to a conclusion. This was the first of 2 tests. All right, this was the C- speed with 0 blend speed. And you can see this is the options right here. You can copy them down if you want, or go through them and check if you want. If you believe y'all my giving is lying to you, I'm not lying to you. Go check if you want, but that's your time you're gonna waste. This was the fastest one right here, John Stockton, and it was the same thing last year. If you remember last year, John Stockton had the best freaking grades almost, but it was, I used it for a little bit. I was grinding some smothered sometimes, but honestly, it wasn't my favorite base. And Jerry West comes in second with a C speed. But I said, you know what? And you see the time and stability on 0 is A+. I said, you know what, man? Let's test it with one of the fastest releases. The fastest release last year, which was Garland. Dearest Garland release. We ended up testing it with 0 speed, double Garland. And you can see on the left, I'm not lying, 0 speed, double Garland. And we ended up going through each and every single jump shot again to see which ones were the best ones. I'm going to show you guys each category from A- to A to A+, because there are a couple of them a few of them are A+, but there's a lot of them that are usable. There's some like this one, there is literally a B+ with 0, but once you max all these jump shot out, anything B+ and higher, once you put it on full speed, it'll be an A+. Now this was the A- speed, 0 speed with double Garland releases. You can go see 7 of them, all right? D-Fox, Harden, Frank Jackson, TJ McConnell, John Wall, Westbrook, and Kobe White were all A- speeds. No, that was the A- speed section. There was a lot of them actually. Not a lot, but I'm going to say there's more than I thought that would be A speed. And like I said, all of these turn into A+ speeds once you max it out. But the way to find the fastest one to see which one is the fastest on the slowest speed is common sense. This was the regular A speed. Jalen Brunson, which is a surprise. Fultz, Markelle Fultz, JJ Redick, DROSE, and JAESEAN Tate. Some of these have bad time and impacts, but I'm going to show you that that might not actually matter. Now, for those wondering what timing I use release timing. That's pretty much very late. I use release timing right now. No, just in case you think I'm lying, just look at the grades. A- for D-Fox with 0 speed with double Garland. Markelle Fultz, A. Right? Then you have an A- for Harden. I already showed you guys that Harden was A- with 0 speed and double Garland. And then you look at Frank Jackson, A-, but you see the release height's a F, might get contested, A-, but obviously this changes once you speed up the jump shot. Terrence Mann is an A+, that's one of the A+s right there, all right? That's one of 3 that are A+, which you can probably figure it out. TJ McConnell, A-. Now real quick, hit that like button. Y'all man gaming hasn't even been playing, part because he's trying to get these videos so you can enjoy your experience. Now, D-Rose is an A, it's pretty fast. John Stockton, A+. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna categorize the A+. Just give me a second, all right? Hold on there, youth. A+, lowest speed, A impact, A+ impact actually. You have JAESEAN Tate, A-, and then you have John Wall, which is an A- as well. Now, before any waste man out there talk about, oh, all of these can be A+ if you just max out the speed. Idiot, man, I try test sitting upon the lowest speed first, dog. Because obviously you can make almost any jump shots in this game A+. But a common sense for find out say the one them was fastest upon the slowest speed without doing all that foolishness are the fastest ones. No, you see Jerry West A+. Here are the only A+ jump shots that I could find on 0 speed. Like I said, you can turn any jump shot into a A+ on max speed, but on 0 speed it's very hard. And those are the only ones I can find that were A+. Now, I'm testing out each of them to show you how they look. John Stockton, it's actually faster this year. It feels way faster than last year. And last year, I'm not gonna lie, I used very early timing and it still felt slow. This year, it feels friggin' fast. But, don't, oh, whoop-dee. Uh-oh, I'm gonna figure out how to do the whoop-dee and see if the whoop-dee combos are back. Yo, Steezo, if you ever see this, yo, the whoop-dee back in the game, I need if it broke it, somebody can use it. All right. Now, John Stockton is a W. It is faster this year, so if you want to use John Stockton, use it. Now, this is one of my favorites last year, and this year it's not no different. De'Aaron Fox jump shot base is actually better this year than it was last year. It feels so freaking smooth, but since this is a new 2K, I'm not using it. You know why? Because I want to try new things. I'm not going to bring the same stuff from last year over. I'm going to force myself to learn with new things first. That's what makes the game fun for me. D-Fox is really nice, and it's not a high jump. It just feels so smooth, so easy to time with release timing. Like I said, that's what I'm using, is release shot timing. You see I'm comboing up, I'm changing up some 6 because they dropped a patch today. They dropped a patch, they tried patch y'all one game it. Mike Wang, I'm gonna figure it out. Mike, you know I love the game, Mike. This is one of the best game them. But yeah, man, give me I go figure it out. Even if the dribbling gone, me I go figure it out, Mike Wang. Alright? Even if the dribbling mash up, me I go figure out something when my thumbs them can do, because I am turning old but my thumbs still work. No, the next one is TERRANCE, man. I'm not too old, man. I'm 27. I'm turning 28 this year. But the thumbs them I go work for a while. God's will, you see me? Then I can dribble all day and play the game how I want to play the game. TERRANCE, man, is one of the fastest. I seen Fanta using it as well. Last year was actually one of the fastest as well. My boy Stacks was using it on current gen Galleon. It's actually really nice. If you want to use TERRANCE, man, use TERRANCE, man. For me personally, it's not one of my favorites. All right, it's not one of my favorites. Now, Markelle Fultz, if you can't get Steph Curry base because you have a low 3 ball, Markelle Fultz is Steph Curry for low 3 ball. All right, I can't get Steph Curry jump shot because I have a 93 pointer on this build. But if I want it, Markelle Fultz is going to do the job for me. All right, because it's the same animation pretty much. It's a little bit different. No, we're gonna try out DROSE now. And you see DROSE has a decent time and impact, B+. And it's, let me just tell you right now, you can green with it. Well, yeah, one game, this is not one of my favorites. It used to be so nice in 2K22, remember that? So even 2K23, you can use it. Some people was using it like Matt, Ignorant Matt was using it in the stage, cooking up with that crap, shooting like 7% from 3 some games. But for me this year, it's not one of my favorites. But it is something you can use if you don't, change the, if you change the upper releases, you can't use it. Now let's try out James Harden, and I'm not gonna lie to you, this is probably one of my favorite bases of all time. Shout out to my brother Robo, he was the one that initially found it last year and put me on it. And ever since then, James Harden, if I know I'm 50 and I need something, James Harden is gonna always be there. All right, and it has good time and impact. It's a B+ time and impact, and it's so freaking easy to green. Look at that, back to back greens them, dog. I know this is just a little shoot around, but it is so freaking green. Don't mind the SIGs. I'm constantly changing them. Constantly changing the SIG because I'm trying to find new stuff. All right, I haven't been playing because I've been dissecting the game before I really get playing. All right, because hey, I want to make videos for y'all. That's where my fun is right now. But James Harden literally is one of the best jump shots this year, and it just was the same as last year. I think big bills can get it as well. So if you're a big guard and you want a fastest jump shot, this James Harden definitely gonna be one of the fastest options for you. And like I said, this is a 93 pointer build. I don't even get silver limitless range. All right, I use release timing. Now the last one we're gonna test out is one of the last ones at least, JAESEAN TATE, and it has a bad time and impact. I think it's a D+. But I don't know, for some reason this jump shot felt like it was one of the easiest ones to green. It felt easier to green than any of the other ones I tested before. Almost easier, I should say. Not easier like that, but for the fact that it has a bad time and impact and they said it's gonna be something big this year, it makes me question if you're gonna get away with something like this. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I like JAESEAN TATE jump shot. It feels real smooth. It feels kind of like what base 3 is supposed to be like when it comes to speed wise, because we know base 3 is back in the game. Dropped a video on that already. And if you want to know how to dribble like Yaman Gaming, I just dropped a dribble tutorial last video. And if you want the 6 them, I just dropped a 6 video before that. You see it. And if you want the build, just look at the first 2K24 video. I've been on a roll and you guys have been showing out so much love, man. I respect it, respect the grind. So I'm gonna keep grinding for you guys before I even really just hop in the park and start sweating and relax on the video them a little bit. But I want to get y'all on. I'm trying to get y'all right, bro. All right, look how far I'm greening with that crap, dog. Look how far I'm shooting from with this crap, dog. This jump shot chicken, JAESEAN TATE, mark it down, might be one of the jump shots this year, even with that low time and impact. It might be like KPJ last year. KPJ last year was, not gonna lie to you, yeah, KPJ last year, it had a bad impact, but it was greening. Now, Frank Jackson, I dropped this base last year. This was the closest thing to base 3 last year. And it's still green, and it's a A- speed on lowest 0 speed with double Garland. So I'm not gonna lie, you might want to check this one out because they actually sped it up and made it actually usable for real this year, and it feels smooth. It feels like a mixture of base 3 and James Harden base together and a little bit of JAESEAN TATE. It's like a combination of all of them. I'm not gonna lie, I might have to test this one out It feels smooth. It feels like really fast, even with release time. And you see where I'm shooting from back there. It's the same animation, real easy. Now, this was the Jerry West. I know you're probably wondering why I wasn't using Jerry West, but it's because I've been using it in this little court right here. And I'm going to show you guys why I'm dribbling in this court soon. I'm going to show you guys all that. Jerry West is really nice. One of my favorites as well. Now, this is the build that you've been seeing in this video. If you don't want to go watch the build video, check out the build right here. All right. The build is immaculate for me. I get a 98 ball handle, but obviously right now it's not a 98. I'm going to make a real 3-hunt build. This is just my first build, all right? I wanted to make sure I have a Hall of Fame unpluckable build with a good dunk no matter what, because all my other builds will be very fun and unique. Big up on yourself and big up on my 2,000 likes for the fastest releases unless you want to look for yourself. And big up on yourself. Like I said, plenty more videos on the way. We're gone.